All right, a bit of a quick market update. Let's start with DXY. As I discussed in the start of the week, that little video I did without the chart, we had a few options of where we're going to go, and down with the majors was, obviously one possibility. Again, all leading up to this big news event. Last night we sort of had, or last night for me, DXY had this pump up, and we just took out some of these highs. The market makers are just grabbing orders, right? And after that, took out those highs, and EU took out these lows. It dipped quite low. Looks like we had a bit of even just took out that low there. I went into London expecting majors to move up. Now, I think when London started, London came about 10 past 7. We had this move down, and then once it stopped, I think it was about here. I was calling for the majors to be going up at some stage. Obviously, we can have a further dip. I wasn't really trading last night, but it made sense because of what was coming up. It's just a market making move. I mean, you look at the chart and you could say, we got a breakout. We're gonna keep on trudging on down. But considering what's coming up, i.e. the big NFP and then FOMC, it was pretty evident to me, or far more probable, that instead of any trending down here, right, paying out any sells that were taken here, right, they're just going to take it all back. So that's what's happened. It's discussed in the Discord, and left it at that. And then I woke up and we'd moved up. The night before I did chuck up two trades. This EU trade. Entry was here. So what did that run? We got our 50 pip profit target, and then we had a big sell-off. So don't know if anyone got that sell, but I actually took profit at about 45 pips off that and went to bed. So we had that one, and then we also had a UCAD trade, which was great. There was this sell here at 25, and then that one ran down about 40 pips, 35 pips. Retested the EL, and I said if we see if we roll through here, or if we bounce, and it certainly did bounce on that EL, and a great trade up if you took that long. Beautiful trade. And then I think there was news about I think it was 2 a.m. my time, so 6 hours ago, and it looks like it just sold. I mean, it doesn't look like it just sold off, didn't it, the whole way? So take your profits, people. Take your profits. Especially with DXY, how it was looking. So you sort of see this, and then we get the big leg up and then down. Sorry guys, I'm a bit tired. Anyway, so there's a couple of trades. I haven't really traded much at all. I've just been holding some positions. But yeah, not really trading. I'm really waiting for this big news event to see which way the market's going. We had a couple of trades in here on the S&P. Got in a bit early here at 38, but held through the last dip, and then we rode it up. Again, that sell-off was during New York, so I wasn't up. And then last night with the DXY topping out, and this is shot up. So still in that swing long. That looks to be going quite well at the minute. XAU, this was a great trade. And I think I've spoken about it in a previous video. I definitely did at the start of the week. So this trade was put up at 1947.50 as a short, with our target down here at the box. So that was just equal low here, and it's just a really simple three-phase market setup, right? So also contributing factors, some fundamentals, and then also just market maker plays, yeah? So gold rising, barely any corrections. Look at this, just all upside, right? We needed a bit of a pullback, and it's just setting up, taking orders for this big news event this week. So yeah, that was a great short down here, and it just tagged into our box. So hence why you take profit, and I didn't catch the long because I was sleeping, which can happen. But if you did, congrats. Definitely a good long. We're sitting at the EL now, so we'll see how this behaves. Can certainly get a bit of a retrace here. I don't know how deep, but we can watch this how it forms. I wouldn't be surprised if we sort of sold off sharply, really sharply, and then started correcting, and then only to go up, right? And then we finally get that top, and then we got the big news event. Look, there's going to be a lot of movement with this news event, just so everyone's aware. If you are trading, if you're new to the forex market, there's going to be a lot of movement. So if you're not experienced with news events and the markets during news events, highly recommend staying out. So what we're going to have is like the NFP at like 2 a.m. my time, and then at 6 a.m. is FOMC. So what you can sometimes get is a bit, well, no, I don't want that chart, is a bit of movement and a trend from the first news event. So what do we got here? So let's say this sort of trends up a bit. We're doing like this, right? Whatever we're doing, it's not going to take that long to play out. But anyway, let's say wherever we get to, right? We get a big thing like this, but really in a really small time frame, crazy wicks. We start trending up. All right, we hit some targets. We take out all the liquidity. Oh man, my drawing's gone away. So we take out all of this, and then on FOMC we might get another quick push up, and then we start to get the sell off. So that's kind of what I'm expecting. If price moves in that direction and does that sort of thing, that's what I'm expecting. So get a big move up on the initial news, and then trend up towards FOMC, and then much more volatility, and then the sell off. I'll just go quick through some. Again, in my Discord, I'll be posting some setups, what I see, but expecting all this to get taken out. We've got the double top, so certainly expecting this to go up and take that out. There is that possibility that it doesn't, and we come down correct. And again, that was that option of playing out over several weeks and then coming back up before going down. So we got that one. Let's have a quick look at NU. Same sort of deal. So potential to do that similar kind of thing. Correct. Or maybe go a bit higher. Test that. Correct down over several weeks, and then go up again before back down. So there, it's as I said in that for the video at the start of the week, it is a bit in the middle. Again, overall, I'm absolutely biased for DXY to pump up. I will just give my final kind of bias. I do believe we're coming down to this level and then going up. So, like I said, there's a few ways that we can get there, but that's where I believe we're going. I think we're coming down, doing something like this, shooting back up, and then going. So that's what I'm looking for. There's a lot of liquidity under here, and again, if we get a bit of a move up first, so we come down, we don't really take out the lows, and then we move up, well, then I would expect this to come back all the way back down and then go. But that's going to be a long way away. So hopefully I'm looking for this to move down, take this out, and then go up. That's what I'm wanting. And yeah, I guess for the S&P, yeah, it's really going for it, isn't it? This is great. Got 2 positions on this. So yeah, for the S&P, I've been expecting this to take out this high. Yeah, expecting this to go up above this high here before getting another sell-off. I think it was the 12. Was it the 12? The daily, maybe. Anyway. Yeah, so this is kind of my idea. Getting up here, grabbing that, coming back down. So, all majors. So, it's kind of in line with the majors. So, going up here, taking that, coming down with the big sell-off with the majors, and then shooting back up. That's the bullish scenario for that. May not be bullish, and we may roll over, and that's a big grab of the swing failure pattern high, and we're not coming back for a long while, which is also a potential. So, yeah. Look, sorry guys, sorry for the lack of enthusiasm, and I'm a bit knackered. But yeah, anyway, all the best with trading. Do me a favor, grab a pitchfork and put it through that like button. And I'll see you guys soon. Drop a like, drop a sub.